Hello everybody, this is General Snivy. Welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Last time we worked on strengthening our confidants and made a fairly decent amount of progress, all things considered. Here's our current confidant rankings up to this point. We still got a long way to go before we max out everyone. And let me tell you, some folks I feel as though I need to work on them exponentially faster. But alas, there's not really much I can do. At least at this moment in time. So, we're going to have to take what we can get. So, not only this, but we also got a series of additional mementos requests. And we managed to ID all 4 of these requests thanks to working at the respective jobs. So, that was pretty neat. So, in today's session, we have 5 days remaining until the Medjed deadline. Days until the cleanse, to be exact, but weh. That was probably poorly worded, but whatever. So in today's session, we're not only going to be continuing to work on confidant strengthening, but we're actually going to be progressing in the story as well. So finally, we'll be able to move forward. Also, as you can see, we are in a bit of a different location as opposed to where we ended the last session. The reason as to why is because I decided to come here and sell off all of my clothes at the end of the last session. So, I sold all the saggy clothes that I purchased, or no, all the saggy clothes I obtained throughout the past few palaces. And so, let's go ahead and redeem those said points that we just received and get some nice stuff. Maybe. We got 200 points to spend. Unfortunately, we can't really get much. Although, we might be able to do something with this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save these points for another time. So, with that done, time to go hang out with Makoto. Also, I checked beforehand if her confidant will level up, and thankfully it will. Excuse me. All we can do now is wait.
Actually...
Oh, so I spoke with Aiko and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show her your picture, though. Apparently, she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that my boyfriend isn't in the same league as, Tsukasa. But I think she'll change her mind once she sees you in person.
Do you have time to spend with me?
Don't worry, I'll back you up. Also, I believe, in order to even begin this next part of Makoto's questline, your charm level needs to be up quite a bit. I think it has to be level 3 or level 4. My guess is 3, but I don't know for sure. Thankfully, I had more than enough charm the first time around, so I can't say what the absolute requirement is. But even so, should I act as Makoto's boyfriend and go meet with Aiko? And yeah, we're going to do just that. Let's hang out. Thank goodness. I'll contact Aiko.
Shall we go?
Let's meet at the diner, as I mentioned before. Yo, my name's Tsukasa. I heard all about you two from Aiko. So I heard you're the student council president, Makoto-chan. Excuse me. I totally wish I could be one of your council members.
Oh.
Yes, I am. Totally. Four Eyes here is your boyfriend, yeah? Yeah. Huh. Looks like you guys don't get along too good, though. It's like your love level's rock bottom. Are you seriously dating? Love comes in many forms. Right. He doesn't really like it when I get all clingy with him. Oh, I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Mm-hmm. Hey, babe. Did you do something special today? I don't remember you looking this sexy. Oh, Tsukasa. Sorry, I have to use the bathroom. Later, lovebird.
Excuse me.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Aiko? Aha! I was wondering when our honor student was going to show her true colors. That reminds me, Aiko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why is that, huh? I knew I felt a burp coming. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl, you really care about your friends. Good stuff. I always say friends are like super important and shit. Speaking of which, a friend of mine, GF, is totally a friend of mine. How about you tell me your digits? What's wrong? Come on, give me your number. Here, have my number instead. Nobody asked you, Four Eyes. Anyways, Aiko already gave me yours, Makoto-chan. We're good. We good. I do have one more question to ask. You're not going to bring Aiko to your club, are you? What, you suspect... What, you suspected me? I wouldn't dream of it. It's a damn shame people think us hosts are just flirts. But my love with Aiko is pure as snow. Don't twist the story. Huh? Is something wrong? Oh, I was just getting to know your little friends here, honey. Well, I should get going. I've got to be at work soon. Ah, me too. Bye! Well, that could have most certainly gone better. I hope he's not tricking her. But no matter what I might think, I still don't have any proof. And above all, Aiko seems really happy. Am I just getting in the way of their happiness? No, you're being considerate. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Aiko here. In the end, I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stressed how important it is to trust hunches. Hello. It seems that host has sent me something already. What is this supposed to be saying? It's full of emojis. It's me, Tsukasa heart emoji. I know we just met, but I couldn't wait to phone emoji you. I wonder if Tsukasa was birthed in Baltimore City. Because that's what it sounds like right about now. I'm so happy to be friends with you, Mako-chan. Clapping emoji, hot springs emoji. That was barely a coherent sentence, but I'll need to get used to that if I'm going to help Aiko.
Thank you very much.
Either way, I'm glad you were here with me. I would have really panicked had I been alone. I honestly despise how immature I can be sometimes. But I'm working through that with your help, so thank you. You're welcome. Anytime, Makoto. Anytime. So there we go. Rank 6, and now she knows hasten recovery too, so pretty sweet.
Right. Shall we go?
We should get going too. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
Alright then.
Goodbye. Later, Makoto. Hey, Banjo. Thank you so much for everything today. I feel strangely exhausted. It reminds me of when we went to the red light district. Even after we split ways, that host kept sending me messages. He used these weird symbols. I have no idea what he's saying. I want to ignore him, but I shouldn't for Aiko's sake. What to say? Just tell him you're on a date. Oh yeah, that'd be a good excuse to ignore him. You have some great ideas. Thanks, I'll try responding with that. I just can't shake these doubts about Aiko's boyfriend. I can't tell if he's a bad guy, but he doesn't seem on the level either. I'll need a little more information. Thanks for your advice. I'll talk to you later. Okay, later, Makoto. I'm sure we'll be able to get to the bottom of this sometime soon.
Man, it's hot.
Another hot night, and after such torrential downpour. Kinda weird. Okay. So anyway, more the usual shtick. More bonds. That's good to see. Alright, who are we hanging out with? Looks like Hifune. So, let's go.
Oh?
Hifune's talking to a woman. She seems troubled again. I feel like my bond with her will grow soon. So, coolio, let's do it. I wonder who this woman is. That's right. Your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up. But... Huh? Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifune? No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifune. Mother! As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo spreads.
Yes. Yes,
Mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. So, essentially, she's using Hifune. Wow. What an asshole. Now I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. She's kind of scary. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet, she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. Have you told your mother this? Well, she's certainly enjoying dealing with the media again after such a long time. However, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today, I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. My god, I can't read. Okay, cool. So, her Confidant's now up to rank 5, and we got ourselves a new ability. Kakoyu Kazushi. I can't even say that name right. Whatever. Allows you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by the enemy. So, if you get surrounded and you're pretty much close to death, then this will grant you the opportunity to escape from battle when otherwise you wouldn't be able to. So, that's nice. Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching. Now it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye. Who do you think you are, Sans from Undertale? Now, to a fair match.
Until next time.
Phew, that wasn't so bad. Let's continue our lessons next time. Sounds good to me. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment? I apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her place. Why do you have to apologize? My apologies. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then, let us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. Later, Hisuni. I'm sure we'll see each other again real soon. Four more days, right? What's going to happen? The Phantom Thieves will do something about it. Can they really? We don't even know who they are. It's probably impossible. We need some sort of miracle. If they could do something about it, they'd be gods. Are you sure about that? Hello. Do you remember the man named Kalanabe? He is that gentleman who suddenly offered to assist me when we went to visit Madarame's residence. I have actually been contacted by him again. It seems he wishes to discuss in more detail. However, I am somewhat hesitant to do this alone. Do you have any plans, Banjo? Could you accompany me? We'll respond later.
Yo.
Oh, you're done eating. Here, I'll make you a nice cup of coffee to wash it down. And make sure you wash your plate.
Okay.
Let's clean up first. We can respond to that message later. You're off today, so there's all sorts of time to respond. Of course. That's the plan. And thankfully the weather's nice, so we can get a nice special bond reading.
Nice.
Okay, looks like we're going to be seeing Ryuji today. But before we go, let's make sure that Yep, he can most definitely level up his Confidant up to max rank. I'm pretty sure I confirmed this in the last session anyway, but whatever, no big deal.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Alright.
What shall we do?
Special bond reading. Let's go.
Here we go.
Okay, cool.
What do you think?
Alright, time to level up Ryuji's Confidant up to the final rank and get his second awakening. Just like with everyone else on your team. I'm really not digging all this sitting around crap. You feeling up to a little exercise? You are, aren't you? Come on, let's go. I got something I want to talk to you about during. Okay, let's do it. Let's hang out. Oh yeah, let's grab some ramen after we're finished training then.
This is a perfect way to refill after some training. By the way, the track team's up and running again. Yamauchi got taken down pretty quick. You know Takeishi's mom is the PTA press, right? He told her everything. After that, she came storming in with the other parents and forbid the whole scout.
Wow.
I wish I could have seen the look on Yamauchi's face. I mean, the school can't ignore the PTA. And as a result, the track team's back. Our old coach is filling in for now. Man, it serves that dick right. What a great feeling.
Really
We
is.
can go far in the meet.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah! Oh crap, the ramen's gonna get soggy. Let's eat. Woo! That was awesome. To tell the truth, I was scared of facing those guys straight up. I couldn't stand how much they hated me. It only just made me think of how stupid I was. Most of all, it made me remember how I lost my place with him. Hey, this ain't like me, but I managed to change because you were here helping me. I got you all wrapped up in this shit, but you stayed with me till the bitter end. You didn't abandon me, so thanks, man.
You're welcome. What are friends for?
It's funny, huh? This started out as us training for the Phantom Thieves. How'd it end up like this? Either way, it's my turn now. If anything comes up, you tell me. I'll help you with whatever you need.
Of course, Ryuji. Anytime.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the chariot, granting thee infinite power.
Like I said, Ryuji's Confidant is now officially maxed out and now has unlocked his second awakening. Transforms his persona into a mythological trickster. And alongside that, we now are granted the ability to fuse Chi-Yu, the most powerful persona in the Chariot Arcana, which, again, we've already had unlocked thanks to New Game Plus and its benefits. Moving on. So, Captain Kid is going to evolve into his next form. Captain Kid has been transformed into Satan Teitsei. I probably butchered that name absolutely horribly, but whatever. Ryuji's new persona is ours.
Alright, now I have that off my chest, let's do this! First up, the Phantom Thieves. I'll be counting on you, leader. And you can count on me too.
Hell yeah.
Hey, now that we're all fueled up, wanna race to the station?
Sure, sounds fun. Might as well burn off these calories. So, alongside the new evolution, we get ourselves a new skill for Ryuji's persona, Evade Wind. So, it will greatly increase the evasion from wind skills. It doesn't stack, but it's still very handy to have. So let's go ahead and replace one of his skills. As far as which one I'm going to replace... I think we're going to replace Rampage. Let's go ahead and go with that. Just a few degrees cooler would do it. Dude, we're really running out of time here. People are getting even more restless online too. Are we done for if we lose here? I don't even want to think about that possibility right now. Indeed, those who once revered us as heroes now seem to revile us. We done all we can. Manager's right. Sorry for messaging you all about such weird stuff. It's okay. We all feel the same way. I'll try to make sure I don't blow up my cover. As should we all.
It sounds like everyone's starting to get anxious. But considering how fast the days are closing in, the best thing we can do for now is stay calm.
It's true. Especially considering that Futaba has yet to awaken from her slumber. She really is like a sleeping beauty. Alright, let's hang out with the Funi again.
What a downpour.
Although my thinking gets sharper on rainy days, it's raining too hard today. The noise is making it hard to focus. If it's alright with you, let's play a match. Okay, no level up yet, unfortunately, but we can still hang out with her regardless.
I look forward to it.
Cool. Looks like we finally got enough Confidant points to level her up again soon. So, that's pretty nice.
Thank you for today.
You're welcome. It was nice hanging out with you, even though it was short and sweet. Doesn't matter. I'll take what I can get. Something still doesn't seem right to me about Aiko's boyfriend. I don't have any proof, though. If you have time, I'd like to consult with you on the matter. We'll respond later. Sorry to bother you while you were enjoying your after-meal coffee. But I'm gonna open up shop soon. You either need to go upstairs or get out of here. Alright.
Hey, hey!
Oh my, excuse me.
Nice.
Alright. Who to hang out with? Looks like we're gonna be hanging out with Makoto again, so let's go and do just that.
Well,
All we can do now is wait. Hey, do you have some time to talk about Aiko's boyfriend? Yeah, I say we do. Let's do it.
thank you.
Let's meet in the student council room. We can take the back entrance into school. Okay. That's fair. Aiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights were reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Aiko know about this? I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Aiko if he asked me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal, mostly messages like, "How's your BF?" and "Hope you had a great day today." Do you think their relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wanted from Aiko is her money? He's definitely suspicious.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show, a lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that took that look suspiciously... Oh my god, I can't read! My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku. God, how hard was that? They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horrible, adverse, or abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when he died. In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. Damn. At first, it was thought to be an accident. But at the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. Who was their leader? Do you know? I don't know, The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang had been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. He was a noble man. He truly was, wasn't he? I wish I could be a little more like him myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of all fell on my sister. Because of that, she couldn't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender.
But
I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work. But seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. That's admirable.
yes.
Yeah. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? Do you have an answer?
Yes.
Just one. That is, I never put any thought into the matter before. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Aiko here. Sorry for going so off topic. Not at all.
Actually,
You know, I never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you, and beyond that, I think I understand my life a little better now.
thank you very much.
So, thank you. Well, it's good to get that kind of information off your chest. So, with Makoto's Confidant up to level 7, now we get Shadow Factorization. Allows you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle. Pretty nice, and very, very handy. Hello. Oh, it's Aiko, gloating again? Maybe I'll, skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too. As long as she's happy... as long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message. Huh? You serious about Kazui-kun? Wanna have a double wedding? I'm game if you are. Don't be ridiculous. I couldn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, you can keep pretending to be my boyfriend. Can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend a bit longer? That's the best method I have for keeping tabs on Aiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up. Sure thing.
All right then.
See you later. Later, Makoto. Looks like things are still getting quite spicy around here. Hey, do you have some time right now? Sorry for venting so much before. I just wanted to talk about Aiko, but I got a little off topic. Thanks for still pretending to be my boyfriend, too. I don't trust Aiko's boyfriend yet, so can we keep this up until I can make a call one way or the other? Of course. Thanks. I'm counting on you. Let's see how convincing a boyfriend you can be. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Later, Makoto.
You're back.
Alright, who's texting me? Let's see. More Phantom Thieves news gathering, I take it? Who are we hanging out? Looks like the fortune teller. I'm cool with this.
Is this?
Alright. Let's just do a verification test. Please take a seat. Alright. No level up from her yet, unfortunately, but we can still hang out anyway. The fortune teller looks mystified. I'll go along with her readings until she's satisfied. Maybe there's a way to make sure she has a good time. Well, that's right, I have something she might like. Considering the fortune teller, I feel like she'd be delighted to receive something that's the latest trend. So, if you happen to have some gifts on you, then giving that particular item to a Confidant will boost additional Confidant points. This doesn't happen often, but it's good to have a bunch of gifts ready to go just in case something like this happens. On the Persona Wikia, there is like a specific set of items that a particular Confidant will like. So in other words, if you have that item on you, then that item will be your best course of action. So let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. This won't take too long. At least I hope. So first off, look at gifts. Also, when you're looking at the gift list, be sure you're looking at Persona 5 Royal specifically, because with Persona 5 Royal and OG Persona 5, the gifts that you can give are different from person to person. Sometimes the value of a gift may be 3 notes for certain individuals in OG Persona 5, but only may be worth 1 in Royal. So keep that in mind. So let's see. It looks like Star Mirror is gonna be it's gonna be the way to go. If I have such an item. Ha! Here we go. Where'd you find this hand mirror? Despite its adorable appearance, I can sense such power from it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll use it well. There we go. It feels like I really captured her heart. And that is enough Confidant points to raise her Confidant up to the next level next time we speak to her. So, nice. Alright, what are we gonna do now? Looks like we're gonna be hanging out with Yusuke again. But before we do... Actually, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. My god. Buttons! I don't know which one to push. I've been playing a bunch of different games recently. More or less, I've been playing Tales of Arise. I just recently finished the game last night. I finished the main story and everything. So... The reason why I'm fumbling around with the controls is because, well, the control style of just navigating through the menus and stuff like that is quite different between that and Persona 5 Royal. I mean, Persona 5 Royal follows the typical JRPG formula of opening menus with triangle. But on Tales of Arise, it's the touchpad. And bringing up the map is quite different too. Square is the one that brings up the map in that game, but Square brings up your IMs. Just flipping back and forth between the two games and trying to remember each game's control scheme can be a little bit of pain.
I see.
Alright, okay, first let's work on our deal. Great, now my throat's starting to hurt. Not a big fan.
Very well.
Alright, here we go.
Executed. By the way,
You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. Do you remember Director Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation? The man who offered his support to me at Madarame's house? I would like your assistance with him. Do you have time to spare? Yeah, I do, so let's do it.
Thank you.
That would really help me out. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a mere high school student like myself. I am grateful for his offer, but I am unsure of what to do. Let's try calling him.
Indeed.
Yeah. I must cling on to my my semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. He says he is willing to meet with me this very instant. I would appreciate it if you can come join me, Banjo. Your presence could help ease my societal discomfort. I think that's what it is. As well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be off.
Kawanabe's son is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him that you will be coming, so let us go. Cool. Also, if you hear my phone go off a few times, my apologies. My mother's doing some Christmas shopping for both my sister, and I think she's going to be doing some for myself as well. And because she's using Amazon to do the shopping, and it's tied to my account since I have Amazon Prime, yeah, I'm going to be receiving a bunch of emails. So, be sure to keep that in mind. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please, eat freely.
No.
Before that, there is something I would like to ask. Just who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, media study abroad or aboard programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Sensei, I mean Madarame? Indeed, a good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for rewards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this
My
be?
art is tainted. See. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. What do you mean? As he said, I am wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds. Having your idea stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. The unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We will take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me!
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story? Those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity? Art?
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer! I thought you, of all people, would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter, or perhaps are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are
That avaricious bastard! Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? The truth is within you. Banjo.
Yes.
You are correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I am quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Well, it's good to see that you feel that way about me. So anywho, rank 7 with Yusuke. We now are giving live painting. Allows Yusuke to use card duplication and create card creation on the spot, which we've already had unlocked thanks to his farewell gift and New Game Plus. So cool.
Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I am going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Actually, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong after all.
Let us return home.
Alright. That was definitely an evening to remember, that's for sure. Or a day, rather, whatever. Excuse me. Banjo, I need a pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. It's not a crime to enjoy sushi. I suppose. That sushi was truly delicious. It didn't list the price for some reason, but I can only imagine it was quite expensive. Certainly, sushi can be a form of art when it's prepared with such care and artistical craftsmanship. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then, I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now. Later, Yusuke. Let's hang out again sometime soon.
Rain,
No, I am. So, guess we're hanging out with the best drinking buddy in the entire game with the worst perks. I can't write when it's raining. I just can't get in the mood. So inevitably, I wind up drinking here instead. Inevitably, okay. Inevitably. God, my head is splitting. Work's been tough. I need a break. You have any good stories? I'm taking a little break, so I'm all ears. Okay. Let's go ahead and share some juicy details. Lala-chan, 2 drinks, please. Here, take a seat. I'm so exhausted. Thanks to my quota and that shithead chief. But I made some progress on my personal investigation. I did some research on the Phantom Thieves. I'm starting to get the impression they might actually be the real deal. No sign of an internal power struggle, no dirty money changing hands. I can kind of understand now how someone like you became a fan. The more I get into... The more I get to know about the Phantom Thieves, the better I understand them. Ow. I can relate to their sincerity. They remind me of how I used to be. I already know firsthand that fighting the evils of society is a never-ending, thankless job. But I still do it nonetheless. I bet the Phantom Thieves share that same type of passion. I never thought I'd hear you talk about passion, Ichiroko-chan. Maybe all this talk about Phantom Thieves has influenced you, or maybe it's just a kid. Maybe. I mean, he is a pretty big fan of theirs, so... Yes, this is Oya. That's right. What? You found Kaio? Where is she? What do you mean you can't tell me? What? Why the hell not? Hey, what's going on? Wait! Kaio. Could it be? That was one of my journalist friends. He thinks he found Kaio. He followed up on a pretty far-fetched string of rumors for me, but now he's saying he doesn't want to get involved. Damn it! Why the hell won't he tell me what's going on? I can't just give up now. At least that's progress. I mean, we didn't even know Kaio-chan was still alive before now, so... Stop right there! Stop right there, criminal scum! Huh? I knew it! You've been looking into Kaio's case behind my back! Well, not anymore. I've cut off all your resources. I suggest you drop this investigation if you don't want to face the consequences. Wait, you're the one who pressured my contact to keep quiet. I told you, this is where your wild goose chase ends. Oh, and I'll be doubling your quota again. No more of this personal investigation. Got it? What? Are you trying to kill me? Hey now, Mr. Chief. Can you really do that? I don't think anyone asked for your opinion, bitch. Listen to me, Oya. Give it up, unless you want to end up just like that stupid friend of yours. Don't talk about Kaio like that! Don't you dare! If you even think about talking shit on Kaio again, I won't hesitate to beat the living crap out of you! Whoa, hold on. Take back everything you just said, or I'm gonna do even worse. It's too late now. The higher-ups have decided to put that incident to rest, and that's what we're doing. You understand? That spineless little bastard only cares about himself.
Shit.
This had to happen just as I got a new lead on Kaio. What should I do? Should I knock him out? Don't let him provoke you. I know I'd be playing right into his hands if I let him get to me, but god damn it! No, I need to stay calm. I can't give him any more reason to fire me. Just stay calm and think. Ugh, this sucks! An even greater quota is gonna be a problem, but I can't give up now. I promise, I won't stop fighting. I'll prove it to you with another great article. Exclusive, the Phantom Thieves stealing hearts and changing lives. Sorry. I really will try and calm down now. Well, it seems she's definitely feeling things as of right now. So, anywho, level 7 Devil Confidant. Now we got Outrageous Scoop. Allows you to begin with an even lower security level when infiltrating a palace. I'm guessing that drops it down to like 10% or less. I don't know. Regardless, useless. Useless! Ravage them! I'm still frustrated though. All that bullshit he said is really getting to me. I wish I was better at controlling my emotions like you are. You're charming as you are. Huh?
So,
Nobody said anything that sweet to me before. More importantly, Iko-chan, how are you gonna manage having your quota doubled? I'll just work twice as hard. I should be fine as long as I keep getting good info from my favorite source here.
give me some news.
Oh, that reminds me. Let me hear all about today's scoop. Well, that was definitely a fun evening. I spoke about the Phantom Thieves in a way that somehow piqued Oya's interest. Cool. Got some more unnecessary charm, which we already have maxed out. Where? I should be going. See you next time you have info for me. Sure thing. I think the next time we speak to her, we should be able to get another request from her, but I'm not 100% sure. Sup, kid? Thanks for bringing in all that good info. You're really the one reason I'm still surviving through my crazy quota. And it honestly helped that you were there with me earlier. If you weren't there, I would have just gone full blast on the chief, and that would have been it. But I finally got a lead on Kaio. I'll do whatever it takes to find her. That's the spirit. Right. I'm not gonna let this crap get me down. I'm made of tough stuff. Watch me, cheap shithead. You're gonna be crying at my feet. Still, I do have my limits. I gotta do something about this insane quota. Well, I'll come up with something. You just focus on getting me new info, okay? Okay, see you soon. Night. Well, good night to you. Oh, that was definitely something. Alright, only one day left before the Medjed deadline, so... who are we hanging out with today? Apparently the Thieves Net is suggesting we hang out with Ryuji. But, since we've already maxed out his Confidant earlier on, there's really no need to do that. You can hang out with him if you want to pass the time and just, maybe work on getting some additional souvenirs for your room, but there's not much of a reason to hang out with your confidants after you max them out. So, instead we're going to hang out with someone else. If you're trying to figure out who will level up when it comes to their confidant and stuff, a good indicator is to look at your map. So, what I mean by this is, first let's pull up the map and look at the Shinjuku station. If you push square to view the info on the city location, you'll be able to view who's ready to level up and who's just there hanging out waiting for you. So, for example, Makoto is going to be leveling up soon. Takemi will level up herself, and unfortunately, only Ryuji is in Shibuya, which, yeah, that is kind of lame, but again, not really anything too worrisome, if you know what I mean. If you're trying to figure out who to hang out with, take a look at your confidant list and see who has a lower rank. Depending on who you hang out with, depending on the rank, you may want to choose to hang out with that particular individual. So, let's go ahead and pull up... no... okay, you'll work. Alrighty then. Let's hang out with the good old Doc. Good old Doc Brown, lol. Let's go see her.
Don't pass out, okay?
It's been getting hotter, huh? How's your health? Don't forget to stay hydrated. I don't want you collapsing when you take my medicine. You came because you saw my messages, right? I want to do a clinical trial. I've made progress with the medicine. Could you tag along for a bit? Alright, let's hang out. I'm going to meet someone at Inokashira Park.
Let's go.
It's close, right? Let's go. Let's do just that.
Here.
All the data, specimens, and the sample medicine. They're all there inside that case. Let me know if you need anything else. Based on what I've read in the findings summary you sent me, the results are truly amazing. We'll perform one final exam with our equipment and we'll be ready to treat Miwa-chan with it. Excellent. Then the rest is up to you. So, this is the kid from your study, Yes, he's my little guinea pig. You certainly walked a dangerous line, but I'm sure you implemented the strictest of safety protocols. Please put some thought into the offer we discussed, will you? Alright, I'll call you later. He's the doctor treating Miwa-chan. He just so happened to be a year ahead of me in college. I told him everything since I was so close to perfecting the medicine.
Thanks.
I have to thank you again. All this is thanks to you for helping me with the clinical trials. It was rough. I bet. Although, it was really fun for me. From my tour to their medical facility and discussion I had with their development team, I'm confident there will be a success. I'm confident this will be a success, and they'll complete development on schedule. The final result will be out of my hands, though, if I don't accept their offer, that is. What do you mean? I was recruited. He offered me the position of head of research and development at his hospital, which means I'll have to close my practice. Whoa! Well, this is a bombshell. I start first thing next month. Unfortunately, Takemi Clinic of Internal Medicine will be gone. And your patients? I'll urge my patients to transfer to that hospital, and I'll be sure to give them priority there. You seem flustered. Are you really that troubled by it? Just kidding. Whoa, okay. The part about being recruited is true, but I don't intend to close my practice. I kind of like being a general practitioner. I still work with them to develop new medicine, though. Once the medicine's perfected, I'll be able to see Miwa-chan and receive my reward, her smile. Oh, I need to give you your reward, too. I'll think of something to give you, my little guinea pig, for holding up his end of the deal. Well, it's good that our bond is that much deeper. And at this point in the Confidant quest line, you can romance the doctor here. And this is something I'll need to explain in just a moment.
Anyway.
You were really concerned when you thought I was going to close this office. I know you said it was for your entrance exams, but come on, really? I think it's about time you started being honest with me. It's okay, you can tell me.
Hey.
Why did you keep coming to me? I should choose my words carefully. Why don't you tell me the truth about why you kept coming to see me? So, when it comes to things like this, when it comes to romancing your teammates, your female teammates, you'll be able to do so flawlessly and they will accept your romantic option. But when it comes to non-teammate confidants, such as Takemi and the fortune teller and Ouya, they actually have a chance of rejecting your romantic proposal. How do I know this? This is actually a very rare set of circumstances, but depending on the answers you give during the entire Confidant quest line, they may reject your offer. So be sure to keep this in mind, especially when you're trying to romance everyone. Especially when you're trying to go the cougar route and go after everyone at once. I'm just saying. There is a chance they can reject your romantic confession. So keep that in mind. But so long as you keep things straightforward and you're on their side for the most part, you shouldn't have to worry about being rejected by these people. So, yeah, that's something worth mentioning. Anywho, Takemi is not going to be the person who I'm going to have Joker romance. So, yeah, we're going to go with it was for my exams.
I see.
Is that so? Well, I can take a hint. It's getting late. You should get going. Come visit anytime.
I'll see you later.
Later, Takemi. Hey, guinea pig. Thanks for tagging along today. I've got my drugs in the hands of someone I trust. Everything's on track for the cure to go through. And something tells me I'd never have gotten this far without you. Thanks for doing this. You stuck by me even when one of those side effects could have killed you. You really are the best guinea pig I could have hoped for. I'm glad we saw it through. Well, it still needs some tests and adjustments before it's ready for actual treatment. Still needs lots of work. But I have faith that someday soon it'll help Miwa-chan smile again. And I haven't forgotten all you did to help. I'll make sure to bump up your compensation a little. Okay, I'm going to hang up now. We're done with the clinical trials, but you can drop by anytime you need some more medical supplies. Might as well keep getting checkups too. Better safe than sorry, right? I'll look at whatever you need me to. Thank you. I appreciate that. You made a promise with Futaba, right? I'm sure she'll pull through. How is Futaba? I haven't heard anything. Dude, this ain't just some normal oversleeping stuff. Our deadline's tomorrow. If Futaba's not up by then, but can she really do anything even if she does wake up? Honestly, I'm not sure. Either way, our only option is to put our trust in her. That's right. Yeah. If she's been asleep all this time, do you think she's having some kind of long dream? Dreams are said to be the sorting of memories after all. She surely needs ample time to face her troubled past. Her past? You think she's really facing all of that shit right now? If that is the case, she would probably need a great amount of more time to do so. But considering how she had us wrapped around her finger, I feel as though she'll be able to pull this off. I'm sure we'll be fine. Yes, indeed. Well, just give us a ring if anything changes. We're counting on you.
I have to agree with Makoto. Who knows how this might turn out?
True that. True that. My research on a new move is progressing nicely thanks to you. However, I can't get myself in the mood to play shogi today. If it's not too much trouble to ask, would you join me on a break? Well, this is rather peculiar. Perhaps we'll check it out. I need help at the shop. Stop by if you can. Okay. How about you? I'm thinking of giving a longer speech since today is a holiday. As usual, I'll be in front of the Shibuya station. It would be great if you could help. What do you say? That really depends on what the Thieves Network has to say, and we're hanging out with Hifune. Alright.
Good evening.
It's even hotter this summer. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to teach shogi today. Could you join me for a walk? Sure, I'd be more than happy to.
Thank you very much.
I was thinking of going to the area around the Sky Tree today. Let's head on over. Alright, let's do it.
Actually,
This is it. the digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health, and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. They even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Whoa. Which is not untrue, but was it really necessary for them to write about all this? Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. My family's trouble have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. My mother was furious when she read the article. She said it will hurt her career, but that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything. He just sat there listening to her. But he looked troubled. My mother told me that. We'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. So now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. Is that frustrating? Yes. Although I can't express that to my mother, she's so happy for me. I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support us. But I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skills. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting I would do anything to become popular. I'm even starting to be shunned in the shogi world. That's why my senior acted that way toward me. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice with me from his sickbed, but his illness had made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way, my family won't get hurt again. Do what you love. Do what I love. I love shogi. I don't want to quit. Yes, you're right. You understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of that article and how my senior treated me. However, I think I can see my next move thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. Cool. Good to see that her trust in us is ever growing. Now up to rank 6. Cool. Let's return to the church and play a match. That article has left me somewhat irritated. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagura Gate, and turn the board into hell. Well, would you care to face me in a match? Sure. I'd love to. Lol. Good old Hifune, am I right?
Until next time.
Thank you for joining me. Until next time. Hello, this is Hifune. Thank you so much for accompanying me today. I needed the distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I felt caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find a new path. You might make a fine priest yourself, considering how good a listener you are, I mean. You're imagining things. Really? I thought I felt a hidden potential brewing within you. You really are a strange individual. I was supposed to be your teacher, but somehow the tables have turned. I'm the one learning from you. I would love to keep learning from you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you at the church. Later. Alright. It's finally the deadline. Tomorrow's the day, isn't it? Are the Phantom Thieves even doing anything? Hey, what are we gonna do? I should never have trusted the Phantom Thieves. What's going to happen tomorrow? Only one way to find out. Today's supposed to be the day Medjed's attacking, right? I guess there's nothing the Phantom Thieves could do. Medjed might have been too much for them. Stock prices are plummeting again. Maybe Medjed's true goal was... Who knows?
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjed? Futaba's still asleep too. This won't be good.
Hey.
What's up?
There's something I came to do. Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year. Here, I've got a cup for you too.
Thank you, Sojiro.
Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow either. Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly? That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
Really?
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research was about. Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death a suicide. I've got my doubts.
Doubts? Could she have been killed?
Yes.
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research and use it for their own benefit. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence. That's why I haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
I don't blame you.
Sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously... That's another reason I took Futaba in. Redemption. She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl. Hey, how do you heal emotional scars?
I don't know.
Of course, sorry. Futaba?
Hey! You're finally awake. Good to see you.
It's cold.
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that. But, how did you get here?
I walked?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
I'm sorry I worried you.
It's all right.
Aww.
By the way, what's the date today?
August 21st.
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Medjed?
Oh, that's it. Let's take care of it now. Come.
Sure. Okay. We gotta get this done one way or another. Apparently some ATMs aren't working. I heard someone's tampering with the system. Is it Medjed? No, it couldn't be. What are the police doing? They're so incompetent. Even the Phantom Thieves couldn't stop them.
It's my turn to help out. Medjed. Now how do we cook them?
It's up to you.
Roger that.
Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this?
The kitty talked? Is this a dream? I'm going back to sleep.
Say something!
Lol. I'll explain later.
Right.
Now hurry it up!
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking.
You're just tapping away over there. Are you sure this will work? Hey, Futaba! I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration. This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all. Futaba, you should really clean your room a bit. Huh. She's not listening. Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up.
Sounds good to me. The place really does need a good cleaning through anyway.
Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think? Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet? She can't hear a word I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
We can always clean the house. That can work too. But I guess we're not doing that.
I'm done!
Cool.
What's up? Something happened?
It's finished.
Finished? What is?
It's so clean. Why?
We cleaned it. Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
I handled them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
Futaba? Hey, Futaba, what's wrong?
Looks like she's asleep again.
She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Been a hell of a day. I heard the bank servers have got taken over. There has to be... That has to be fake, right? There's no way. I'm scared. What's going to happen? Are the police taking action? They're ignoring it? Seriously? Still, I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. So, Futaba's awake? Awesome! And has Medjed been taken care of? Or more importantly, how's Futaba doing? She's back asleep. Seriously? She must have been quite exhausted. I can't say I blame her at all. If Medjed's been affected, it will surely make the news. That should be enough to confirm whether or not the deed's been done. That's why... Then why don't we all watch the news together? Yes, we should meet up at LeBlanc as usual. See you tomorrow, guys.
We should be in the clear now, right?
I would say so. I mean, I trust in Futaba, after all. I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if we just stayed in today. So in other words, we can't really go out, but even so, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. We can still hang out here, or we can just go to sleep. That works too. Okay. Nothing's changed yet. All we can do now is pray.
Man, it's hot.
I don't have an appetite. Guess I'll have to have salmon again. Whatever that means. Okay. It looks like we can make some coffee as well as some curry if we want. There are some leftover curry ingredients here.
What do you want to do?
Gonna make some curry? Let's ask Kawakami to do it.
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Okay. There you go. Here's your yen. Now make me some good curry. Alright. So while that's being taken care of, what we're going to be doing here now is we're going to be doing some training, I think.
What do you want to do? Okay.
Okay. Then again,
What's up?
yeah, let's go ahead and stop that. I thought I could do something else, but perhaps I can't do that just yet, but no big deal. So, here's something else I haven't really shown off yet, is playing video games. Since technically we have a couple of video games, like Star Veronis and Gabla Goemon, these are time wasters, but they do help with boosting social stats, which we've already have more than enough of, but even so, might as well show off at least one of these games in this playthrough, so let's go ahead and show it off.
Okay.
Let's start up the Legend of Gabla Goemon. So this game's about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell.
Oh,
Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? So the disciple thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I shall now show you the horrors of hell. At least I would, but it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall use 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or evens. It sounds like we just have to beat this demon in a dice game. First, you'll have to choose either even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, and 8, while odd means numbers like 3, 7, and 11. After you choose, I will roll the dice. If you guess the result correctly, you will win. Otherwise, you lose. And that's all there is to it. Do you understand the rules? Absolutely. Well then, what is your choice? Odd or even? Place your bets. I'm pretty sure there's no quote-unquote true correct answer. It's purely RNG. So, let's say even. Interesting choice. You will win if the number is even. Well, let's find out the results. Ow. 1 and a 6. Odd.
oh man.
You got it wrong. How unfortunate. You lost. I shall spend all of eternity in these fiery depths. What do you think's going to happen to the protagonist now?
Yep.
Well, victory in this game really comes down to luck. Just accept your defeat with dignity. You might not have won, but I love that attitude you had. Your persistence is so cool. So, basically, if you win the game, you'll be able to progress a little bit more within the game itself. And you'll also earn additional social points. But if you lose, then you stay where you are within the game itself, and you don't earn as many social points. So, yeah, if you're planning on playing any video games, definitely save progress beforehand, so that way, if something does go wrong, like what happened here, then you'll be able to try again with no penalty. I wish there was a way to make this game a little easier.
Nice.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay? Now that I have a look at the Famicom-like clone, I think it's a Japanese exclusive console known as the Famicom Duo, which is I think it's a Super Famicom and a Famicom combined into one machine. And yeah, it's an officially released product and not something made by a third party. I could be wrong, but perhaps that is the case. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Others may disagree, and that's totally fine. What's this? Are you serious? No way! I can't believe it! This isn't a joke, is it? They lost? How could this happen? Who are you referring to they? Medjed or the Phantom Thieves? Hey, your friends are here. Hurry down.
What's up?
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjed's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjed member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjed has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Nice.
What are you all smirking about?
Something great happened.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation too.
Lol.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Well, speak of the devil.
Did you just get up?
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway. So I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
That's fair.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hackers' actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these Phantom Thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What do you think, boss?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Things are starting to get quite spicy around here. And no, it's not the curry. More at this at 11.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Medjed was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
He's the true criminal here.
How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that different? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
Alright, rank 3, Judge Arcana, coolio.
Now, let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened.
Ooh.
Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
Oh boy. This is where things are gonna start to get fun. And when I say fun, this, in many people's eyes, is considered to be the worst arc in the entire game. At least in the original Persona 5. And I'll explain more about it as the time approaches. For now, let us progress.
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims, like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions. I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse. On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else.
You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
They really are.
Hey, Futaba, is there anything else you can remember? She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Heh.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder.
Whoa. That escalated quickly.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones committing cybercrimes.
It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits? You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now.
Futaba, what do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay.
Well,
Just like that?
that was easy.
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly. Well, I guess.
What's wrong, Mona?
Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
I would say so.
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us?
Secret.
Where did you learn to hack?
Private.
Lol.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer.
Futaba-chan sure is unique. Still, it'll be a problem if she doesn't open up to us some more.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
Let's get to know her.
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to summer vacation.
We can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach! There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet.
Excuse me.
I'll come by tomorrow. See you then.
Let me help as well. I don't have anything planned.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free. Okay! Can I really do this?
Good luck.
Why me?
Good old Futaba.
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming justice is on their side. Don't make me laugh.
Medjed was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating party.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of some kind. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdowns. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
Things are definitely brewing behind the scenes, and trust me, it ain't pretty. Hey, I heard some people talking about us on the train home. They were saying how awesome they think the Phantom Thieves are. I've heard things too. It's become a huge topic of conversation. To be fair, the casualties from a Medjed attack would have been massive. It's no surprise they revere us for preventing it. My God. It was close though. Yeah, it's really all thanks to Alibaba. You were a great help. It was nothing. Oh, that reminds me. Remember that stuff about ATMs and banks just stopping? That wasn't Medjed, was it? Nope, that was totally separate. So people were overreacting to mere coincidence. Either that or those rumors were never true to begin with. You seem to be quite talkative in these conversations. Is that so? I'll shut up then. Huh? I don't think I get it, but I'm pretty sure she's angry. You gotta apologize, Yusuke. Me? Why?
Hey, is this really going to be okay? I'm worried about how things will be from now on.
I'm kind of worried too, but we'll just have to roll with the punches. Training Futaba's gonna be a lot of work, more than stealing someone's heart. Now that's my Phantom Thieves. I knew they'd pull it off. This definitely proves the justice of the Phantom Thieves. Are you sure? There's no doubt about it. I mean, they took Medjed down. Even the guys who have been criticizing the Phantom Thieves basically have to accept them now. The news has been spreading like wildfire, too. I've given it an extra boost on my site as well. Or I'll give it, whatever. I bet the approval rating will be through the roof tomorrow. Look forward to it.
Why is he, of all people, getting excited about this? Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. I can't wait to see what happens.
I'm pretty sure that because of this whole situation, things are gonna get even more spicy. I've been having some trouble with Kaio's case, and I'm not sure how to handle it. Could we talk? Well, this is gonna be rather peculiar. Let's see what the Thieves Network has to say. Looks like we're finally gonna hang out with Sojiro, which, funny enough, we have not been able to do so for quite some time. Because I think you can only rank up his Confidant up to rank 4 until after you deal with Futaba's Palace and complete her deadline, if you know what I mean. Once you deal with Medjed, then, and only then will you be able to hang out with Sojiro again. Hey, it's not dangerous to go out anymore, is it? Let's go to the beach before summer ends. It's not worth going to any beaches in Japan. They're cramped and dirty. There's jellyfish. What about a beach outside of Japan? Let's go on a vacation on a tropical island. We don't have to go now, right? It's absurd to go somewhere hot in the middle of summer. Well, thanks for the coffee. If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner? Alright, let's hang out.
Alright.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to eat today, too. I'll get the curry ready. I'm leaving the coffee to you. Phew, I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. I wonder if she's watching it on Crunchyroll or Funimation. My money's on Crunchyroll. She just looks like the kind of girl who watches anime in Japanese. But that's just me. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran it head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap, it's gonna start. Make it like a leaf and screw it. Bye. Lol. That's funny. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? I think I'm addicted. Really? I guess you have a pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe of this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. Whoa. Didn't expect that. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an incredible, integral knowledge of the human mind. Or intricate, whatever. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Was she like Futaba? You can say that. It was never clear what she was thinking, so I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. And that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, and it was miles better than anything I've made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to loving it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Huh? Stop that, you're starting to creep me out. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted? Yeah, I think that's it. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So, make sure you keep the tradition going. I most certainly will, Sojiro. You can count on me, no matter what.
Alright.
Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Alright, I'll be sure to do that. So thank you. Excuse me. Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba's still watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood, though, I don't mind it. Seeing her so happy now makes me glad that I kept Wakaba's curry alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. She needs a balanced diet. That's exactly my problem. Futaba's still growing. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can't give her. But man, the expression on Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry... forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with the curry as the staple, but I can sneak in some vegetables here and there. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Aw, crap. I talk too much. See you later, I guess. Later, Sojiro. I wonder what's going on now. What's up, Igor? What do you have for us this time? Hey, ladies. What's up?
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her haunted past. Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are progressing quite nicely.
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the by, more curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all. Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent. I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation.
I have a bad feeling.
I believe I told you we would spare no expense in cooperating with you. Allow me to grant you a new power worthy of your current self. Though you have my aid, be sure not to let your guard down, otherwise you may get swept off your feet.
I wonder what this new power is. Ladies and gentlemen, we get nothing! We lose! Good day to you! JK.
We shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate.
Alright, see you all later. Lol. By the way, I think this is at the point in the story where the Phantom Thieves' popularity is at their highest. So, because of this, some new exclusive items are going to become available only during this time, and I'll be sure to pick some of those up. I knew the Phantom Thieves would pull through. Can you believe they actually took down hackers? It's cool how they don't reveal what they're doing. Who's that guy that was criticizing them? Akechi? It's pretty lame to just criticize without doing anything yourself. Oh, I don't know. He may have a point.
Okay.
Makoto and Yusuke are scheduled for today, huh? I haven't seen them. What happened to them? Well, speak of the devil, and they shall appear. Futaba, can you open up? Open what? The front door. Why? Won't you come too, Banjo? We're in front of Futaba's house. You want to meet here and not at LeBlanc? Isn't that more comforting? You never mentioned this. It would be nice if you could hurry down soon. It's scorching hot out here. You demon! Looks like we're meeting up immediately over at Futaba's. Makoto's really going about this seriously. Sounds like it's going quite disastrously.
What is that supposed to be?
Don't worry about it.
Such avant-garde design. You have excellent taste.
Let's get started, shall we? What do you plan on doing? I'd like to simply have a normal conversation. That is the basis of true communication, after all.
You seem confident.
Yes, you must be well versed in speaking when you are student council president. Don't think too hard about our conversation. We're just going to talk about ordinary topics today.
And what do you mean by ordinary topics?
You know, things like food or the weather. Well then, let's begin with food. What do you like to eat, Futaba?
Organic ones.
That wasn't exactly what I meant. Let's try a different topic. How about the weather? I heard that this heat wave is showing no sign of stopping.
Dunno, I haven't been out.
Oh. Right. Makoto's getting overwhelmed. This is odd. It wasn't supposed to go like this. By the way, Yusuke, what have you been doing this whole time?
Ah, superb.
What in God's name is that monstrosity?
I was moving them, but I made sure to rearrange them pleasingly.
My children! What have you done to my children?
They appear to be quite shoddily made.
They're from Phoenix Rangers Neo Featherman! No, yellow and pink's heads, and red's been hacked to bits! This is all Inari's fault!
Inari?
You know, Inari sushi? The tofu things foxes eat in the old stories? What kind of fox doesn't know that?
Inari.
Oh, they were in the perfect poses, too! There was so much work getting them set up just right. Oh, you wouldn't know aesthetics if it hit you in the face, Inari.
Oof!
How dare you say that to me? Of all people!
Sheesh, that's not a conversation anymore. It's a full-blown argument.
Through that.
Yeah.
I see. So their versatility allows you to recreate almost any dramatic scene you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Victory is great for action, and Neo's got the best transforming suit. So cool.
Fascinating. Art depicts a flash of inspiration, but models offer a much different means of enjoyment.
Huh? Take a look at that. Futaba's having a regular conversation. It seems she doesn't have a problem talking to others as long as the subject interests her. I suppose the topics I brought up were not the right ones.
Very true.
So this is all I gotta do? What a breeze!
In that case, we should advance to the next step. How about we have her spend time in someone else's room?
Yes. She hasn't had many chances to leave the house yet, so that would be the perfect opportunity.
Don't set the bar so high!
We'll all be there too.
Well, I guess in that case...
I've left tomorrow to An and Ryuji. He'll be there as well, so you'll be okay.
Can I wear my mask?
No.
I think it would be best if you didn't. There's really no telling how tomorrow's going to go.
True that. The next day, you never know what it may bring. It's like a box of chocolates. Sometimes you'll get something good, sometimes you'll get something that tastes like cigarette ash. Whatever. Not bad for our first time. She's still got a long way to go, though. I wonder how long before she's ready for the beach. Only one way to find out. Dude, people are so pumped! They're talking all about how the Phantom Thieves took down Medjed. Mishima's website has a shit ton of comments flooding in too. The news coverage has been pretty insane as well. Yes, they have only spoken of the Phantom Thieves for the entirety of today. We've been getting attention all over the city. So how's the one who helped us take Medjed down doing? Futaba-chan. My Phoenix Rangers almost met their demise. Huh? It was Yusuke's fault. Don't complicate things further. Anyway, things didn't go perfectly, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Tomorrow's goal will be to spend time in someone else's room. Futaba is a difficult personality to handle. Good luck, you two. Shut it, Inari. Alright, it's our turn next. See you tomorrow, Futaba. We have so much to talk about. Ooh, I can't wait.
Lady An and Ryuji teaming up honestly worries me. But I guess we'll see what they can do.
True that. Okay. Who are we hanging out with tonight? No test today. Instead, I have a request for you. Will you please hear me out? That depends. What the Thieves Network has to say, I guess we're doing just that. What is your request, young lady? You want to discuss another matter, huh? Let's hang out and figure out what it is. Thank you very much. I'm closing up shop, so please, hold on. Alright. Kazui-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? You're only realizing that now? It's not that. I just need some time to accept that reality. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Kazui-san? Trust in yourself.
What?
Trust in myself instead of my fortune-telling? I never thought of it that way before. The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Kazui-san. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. Tell me more. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. There, It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to come about me. Who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own.
However...
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although, the chairman would be really mad if he found out. The chairman?
Oh,
Don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want me to suffer my curse. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time... I think it'll work. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. And I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you. Awesome. So, her rank is now rank 4. Again, unfortunately it's kind of low, but oh well. We can work with this.
Well then.
Thank you for today, Kazui-san. You're welcome.
Until next time.
Good night. I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost. But talking to you about everything is helping me feel a little better. I'm glad to hear that. I'm learning so much from you, Kazui-san. I can't thank you enough. Thanks to you, I can finally see the truth. I can only hope my fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow. Kazui-san, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on. Even though I can't imagine changing my own fate. But I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time. See ya.
You seem surprisingly calm. I thought you'd be more panicked.
There are no customers.
Yo!
We're here. Sorry we're late. We were out buying stuff and I got a little caught up in what to get.
So many snacks. What exactly do you plan on doing?
Well, summer vacation's the time when you lounge around in your room all day.
Yeah, and eating snacks is the best part of that.
You're gonna get fat, you know.
Shut it.
Lol.
Hey, where's Futaba?
You have done well in coming here.
Ah! Shit freaked me out! Oh, hey, you Futaba?
Yep. Welcome.
why are you wearing that?
Have it. Anyway, bring it.
Not sure I get it, but let's do this.
Sheesh. Looks like today is going to be another noisy day.
For real, it was freaking amazing! There were girls all over me! Wait, you don't believe a word I'm saying, do ya?
It's you we're talking about here. There's no way you were ever a chick magnet.
What was that?
Agreed. As a member of the opposite sex, I sense no charm from you, Ryuji.
Plus, popular guys wouldn't go bragging about that stuff to other people.
I keep wondering if I should do it while I'm still young. But the dresses show a lot of skin, right? Hey, are you even listening?
There's no point talking about wedding dresses right now. None of us have significant others.
Yep, I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Can we please talk about something else?
You know, Futaba's fine having conversations.
Yeah, she doesn't have any trouble speaking her mind. Seems totally normal to me.
I don't know what normal is, but if this is it, I'm happy.
I totally thought you were gonna be some weirdo, but I guess all that worrying was for nothing.
I'm relieved too. I think things should keep going smoothly at this rate. By the way, what's on the agenda for tomorrow?
How about we have her try helping around the cafe?
That's perfect! It'll be good practice to have her up in front of strangers.
Beep! Nope, nope, nope. Showing up in the shop at lunchtime will be like super crushing hard mode.
You don't have to deal with customers if you don't want to. Maybe you could dry plates in the back.
I'll be there too.
mad if you weren't.
Then it's all
Nice.
set. We'll be rooting for you, Futaba.
You're all gonna pay for this someday.
Eh. Kind of funny considering that she's not wrong. Did the Phantom Thieves start all these scandals too? No, I don't think those had calling cards. You know, like changing people's hearts from the shadows? Is it just me, or have there been more posts from foreigners lately? Maybe I should make a request on that forum too. Our popularity's through the roof. You guys gotta hear this. This cute chick said she wants to go out with a Phantom Thief. But not you specifically, huh? Not surprised. As a member of the opposite sex, I sense no charm from you, Ryuji. You don't gotta say it over text, too. What in the world were you all doing today? Girl talk at LeBlanc, or more like chatting and snacking, really. So she's completed her objective for the day. Next up is practice going out in front of people. Wait, what? You'll be fine. Banjo will be with you the whole time. We want to ease you into it, so your first test will be helping out at LeBlanc. Only Banjo will be with you tomorrow. Good luck. Leave it to me. Thanks for your help.
Hey!
You better make an effort tomorrow, Banjo. That I will, my friend. That I will.
Okay.
She seems to be opening up a little. Maybe we're finally inching our way to the beach. Indeed, I think we are. Slowly yet surely. Help me in developing a new move. I'll think about it. And I guess we're going to be doing just that. So, let's do it. Alright. No upgrade yet, but we can still hang out anyway.
I look forward to it.
Cool. Next time we speak with her, we should be able to level up her Confidant again, so that's good to see. Alright, on to the next day.
Well then.
Today's the day we're having Futaba try and help out at the cafe, right? This will be a stressful turn of events. True.
You want me to let Futaba help out around the shop? But I've never had her do anything like that before. Is she gonna be okay?
Experience is important.
Still, putting her out in front of customers is a little much.
Don't worry. I did graduate middle school last year. I'll be fine if I just think of this as my first summer job of high school.
Well, in that case, how about you wash the dishes? Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Hey, are you all right?
The usual, boss. Extra strong.
Sure thing. Keep an eye on Futaba for me.
You okay?
Wee wee!
Lol.
She a new part-timer? Man, smooth as always. What number Bond girl is this, boss?
It's not like that.
You usually go for the older ones, right? It's only natural you'd want someone younger sometimes. It's like the Guatemala peaberry coffee. Its acidic sweetness is akin to a breath of fresh air.
Sorry, we're serving a blend today. Hey, snap out of it. Hurry up and bring in the coffee before it gets cold.
Okay.
Yo, here's your coffee.
Well, hey, Futaba, haven't I told you not to show up in front of people with that damn thing on? And be more polite when you're bringing something to a customer.
Here is your coffee, sir.
Thanks.
You did great.
Turns out this is pretty easy.
To think Futaba would go out and talk to a customer herself. Mask aside, I'm impressed. Looks like people really can change.
Sojiro, want me to bring coffee to more customers?
Mask off first.
I'll think about it.
Good old Futaba, am I right? Did anyone here share information about our real identities? Like hell we do that. Why the question? I overheard someone in the city saying they're our acquaintance. Talk about false rumors. But hey, at least we're famous enough to have rumors about us. We might even break into the news online, or maybe TV. Yeah, if we get caught. Well, yeah. By the way, how did today go? I served coffee to customers. She did good. That's great, Futaba-chan. Anyways, you better get used to it fast. You can't be a Phantom Thief if you're scared of people. I'll try my best.
We're on a roll.
Futaba has been working really hard. And then there's Ryuji. It's like he doesn't have a care in the world. He's gonna get in trouble somewhere down the line if he keeps this up. Mask aside, I really think she built up some confidence. I think so too.
Nice.
But it really is in the eye of a beholder if you really think that is the case. Looks like Yoshida's holding a speech. And it looks like we're going to be hanging out with him. Let's do it.
Everyone.
Okay,
It's quite hot.
Could I have some of your time today? You can consider this a formal request. I have something scheduled after my speech, and I need you to come with me. Sure. That's no problem. Let's do it.
Let's say we head on over.
We'll be meeting someone after this at a sushi restaurant. I appreciate your help. Looks like my player on my Twitch dashboard kind of messed up a little bit. Same with my channel page too. Alright. That should take care of that. There we go. Everything's good. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher has shown me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy. So I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign. Excuse me.
However,
Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran. If anything, you're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently. And my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto. I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable. So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. Sorry, could you give us a moment, Kazooie-kun? No, I'd like your favorite pupil to hear this too. Wait a moment. Is your plan to involve him so that I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. the Kuramoto group is planning to move forward with a political regiment or realignment. Are you saying that you're going to secede from the liberal prophecy party? With the government in a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Kazui-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. You should decline. You think so too, who? You're not intimidated, even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Tora forever? He'll get elected this time. Sui-kun. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. I still believe in him. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies. I made a slip of the tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I always took care of the bill, so enjoy. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hello, Super Colex. My favorite character in this game? I would say my favorite character in this game has to be Dr. Maruki. He's just that kind of person who you really want as your therapist, but that's just me. Especially when you get into the third semester scenario. That's when things really start to open up with him. And you'll see what I mean soon enough. But that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Just an FYI. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your benefits? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed me his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushi, whatever. I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me. Sure thing. I'd be more than happy to. Anywho, rank 7 of the Sun Confidant, Julio. You know, from the way he was acting, I'd swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something.
Let's say we go.
My apologies. We're done eating, so let's go home. Nice. More stuff?
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good work today. Thanks, you too. He's so annoying. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take care of him. That would be awesome. Why not make a request in the forum? Daikeshi is all talk, isn't he? Why is he so hostile towards the Phantom Thieves? Right? Some people just can't read the mood. I don't know. There's probably more to the story than meets the eye.
Well then.
Let's see. Our plan for today are... Huh? Do we not have anything planned? Well, I guess we're gonna have a plan now. I'm out shopping with Makoto. We'll head over when we're done. Honestly, I wanted to bring Futaba along with us. We can't just take her into crowds like that, though. That'd be way too soon. Sometimes drastic measures are necessary. Such spiky words. You know, you'll need to do this someday, right? Actually, Queen's clothes have lots of spikes, too. They'd probably pierce my hand if I touched them. I have honestly considered that possibility as well. Not you too, Yusuke. Hey, this sounds like fun. I want to join in. We're talking to Futaba. This doesn't involve you. Note, On is cold to Ryuji. Don't take notes on this. Anyway, look forward to us coming over. My heart's pounding. Just what are they scheming? Well, only one way to find out. My favorite food is pepperoni pizza by far. That is my favorite food. That's for sure. I'm so curious, who the Phantom Thieves really are? Miss! Want me to steal your heart? Is that a pickup line? Don't make me laugh. Apparently, they're even more famous overseas. Isn't that nuts? I wish I could join the Phantom Thieves. Trust me, you do not.
Today's the 4th day already. Getting a little better at dealing with other people?
I don't know. Can't really tell.
People cannot change their deep-seated habits that easily.
Well, let's just say you've made some progress for now. Oh, stop it! You're gonna blow my cheeks off!
Man, those girls are late. What do they think they are making us wait like this?
Hello. Please excuse us. Apologies for the lateness. We were looking at multiple items and weren't sure which to choose.
Looking? Looking at what?
A swimsuit, of course, for Futaba-chan.
A swimsuit?
You don't have one, do you?
No, but...
Okay, let's have you try it on right now, then.
Now?
You can't go to the beach if you don't have a good-fitting swimsuit. We don't have much time left, you know.
You know what'll happen if you try and look, right?
Fist of Justice. Come on in.
Wow, it's perfect. I'm amazed you were able to eyeball it with such accuracy on.
I know, right? There we go. It's on.
Funny enough, chicken strips or deep-fried chicken strips are also some of my favorite foods. In fact, I think it's no, it is my second favorite alongside pizza. Just saying.
What the? This barely covers anything!
That's normal for a swimsuit. Now, we just need to push these a little more this way.
Push?
Are you supposed to move them with that much force?
You gotta put some oomph into this stuff. There. Good to go.
Whoa, even I'm impressed!
I wonder what they're doing up there.
They're having her try on the swimsuit, right? What else could they be doing?
Futaba in his swimsuit, I suspect that would make a great painting. Perhaps we should ask Makoto about it.
You're such a perv.
How rude. I speak from a purely artistic standpoint.
Let it go, okay? We should just stay put.
You guys are such children.
What's with all the ruckus upstairs? Something about a swimsuit?
Yeah, we're going to the beach pretty soon, so they're trying some swimsuits out.
Futaba's going to the beach. I didn't think I'd ever see her take that much interest in going outside again.
Well then, it seems we're good to go with the swimsuit.
All flattery aside, I think it looks really great. Now you just gotta get rid of those round shoulders.
Darian the streaming. Don't worry, I'll be doing some more Banjo-Kazooie runs sometime soon. It's probably going to be happening next week, but we'll see.
Come on, straighten out your back. Right.
She might be some trouble, but I hope she can make some great memories with you guys.
We'll do our best, Sojiro. We'll do our best. We've got swimsuits. We're totally ready to hit the beach. All that's left is for Futaba to prepare herself mentally. I can do this. I can. I think. Maybe. So you're not confident. Shut up, Inari. Ah, it's finally starting to feel like summer vacation. Oh, you meant during. Okay. Okay, now I understand. Still, I've been thinking about some things now that matters have calmed down a little more. Like what? There's psychotic breakdowns, cognitive science, and the one in the black mask. They're dangerous either way. Right. We'll need to proceed with extreme caution going forward. That said, we don't have enough information right now. We'll need to investigate more. I'll help out too. Can we talk about this some other time? I'm so damn sleepy. Oh. Okay, good night then. Futaba-chan, good luck tomorrow too.
Nice.
The chief had such high expectations of us. We need to work harder to help Futaba make some good memories. Very true, and that's exactly what we plan on doing. I'm counting on you, you know. You're well informed, so you must have something for me. Come to the bar if you have any info. I don't know. We'll see. Okay then. I guess that answers that question. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? It's really coming down out there. Did you get wet? Why don't you sit and wait it out? I'm sure you brought me some good info, right? Can I talk to you about Kaio for a bit? Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
Sit down.
Damn it.
It's no use. All my connections who knew where Kaio was are gone thanks to the chief and my publisher. Well, say something. You seem tired. You can tell? Well, I guess it's pretty obvious. Pulling these consecutive all-nighters is really wearing me down. At this rate, you're going to work yourself to death. You've been meeting your quota, right?
Shit.
Of course. They'll fire me if I show any signs of weakness. The chief really wants me to mess up, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. He's like some kind of tyrant. Tell me about it. It's a race to see whether I can find Kaio before he crushes me. That's not good. Shouldn't you do something about the chief before you keep chasing Kaio-chan's case? There's nothing I can do about a guy like that. He's rotten to the core. And despite how he acts, the higher-ups like him. I have no one to go to. It's over. Yeah, he didn't seem like the kind of guy changing his mind. But at this rate, you won't be able to continue your investigation. What do you think, kid? Oya's going to get crushed under the weight of her quota if the situation doesn't change. I need to do something about the chief and help her. Ugh, I'm gonna die. Tell me more about the chief. Why? You gonna try to find his weakness? His name is, Shinpei Honjo. I heard that he's a good husband and he used to cover economic foreign policy.
Ugh.
I hope it's just me overthinking things, but he's seen your face here, you know. Don't go trying anything heroic. She's saying this for your own good. Got it, kid? I wonder where Kaio is. Sorry, I don't feel like getting any info from you today.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming all this way. Thanks for coming all the way out here, though. I'll see you around. I need to free Oya from her chief's oppressive demands. So, at this point in the Confidant quest line, now we get a request from Oya to deal with her crappy shithead boss. And, thankfully, we'll be able to take care of this soon enough. Once we get Futaba more than comfortable enough and take her to the beach. Kazooie was Banjo's last name. That's funny. Kazooie is the name of the Briggle of which travels with Banjo.
What should we do today?
Let's see. Want to eat together? You know, like how we had Hot Pot that one time.
That may be a good idea. It'll be a great way to strengthen our intra-squad friendships.
I can do that.
Okay, I'll take a cola and an omelet with rice. Oh, and make that a large, please.
I'd like the same.
Do you have the money?
No, but this is for Futaba's sake.
Fine. You owe me, got it?
I want the same. Extra large. I ate loads.
Damn, Futaba, I'm impressed.
Indeed, your appetite is quite nice to see. I much prefer that to women who don't eat a lot.
You better not be hitting on me.
Lol.
How rude.
Sojiro, help me!
Will you stop that?
So does this mean her training's going good?
I think so. Also, yeah, it is technically kind of called Banjo and Kazooie, but I guess Banjo-Kazooie just rolls off the tongue better. So, wah.
Let's go with that then.
Hey, let me make you guys some after-meal coffee. It's on me.
Thank you.
I want iced cocoa!
You can't handle bitter stuff either, right? Iced cocoa sound good?
Yeah, definitely. Extra cold, please.
I don't think we've ever had a lunch this lively.
It's lots of fun.
You know, I never actually tried iced coffee or iced latte myself. Maybe I'll give it a try in the future. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Hey, what do you think we should do about the beach trip? Does it look like she can go soon? Well, she has started to talk a lot more. She's made great progress compared to how she was at the beginning. Thoughts, Futaba? Will you be able to do this tomorrow, perhaps? Tomorrow? That's too soon. I want to prepare myself. You don't like cold drinks. Well, I suppose it really depends on what the drink is. Don't force it, Futaba. I think I could do it if I can get a little more time. I should be good if it's the day after tomorrow. I think. We'll go the day after tomorrow then. Just let us know if you aren't up to it, Futaba, okay? It's alright, I can do this.
Looks like we know when we'll actually finish up now. The beach is finally within reach.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
Okay,
Well, we made it this far. Let's see how tomorrow goes.
nice.
Alright, let's see what the plan is for tonight. Looks like Hifune wants to hang out. Let's see. I guess we're hanging out with her then. What's your plan for the day? I was hoping we could play a match. Will you join me? I'll instruct you, of course. Let's do it. Thank you very much. I will meet you at the church then.
Check.
You have been defeated. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo Kingdom is complete. All of my pieces have been taken. Funi has left me utterly defeated. But to think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. You've improved, considering that you endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. Huh. That's interesting. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it will draw lots of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess, I am a bit scared though. Don't let your guard down. I won't. My opponent is ranked much higher than I am, so I won't take him lightly. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional.
Alright.
But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have something to show them what I have to show them what I'm made of. I believe in you. Thank you. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you very much.
Strategically, place your pieces in enemy zones to increase your chance of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. Okay. Cool. So, with Hifune's Confidant up to rank 7, we got ourselves another new move. Narakin. Earn double money if a battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush.
Alright.
Excellent for money getting, especially when you combine it with Ryuji's insta-kill. Sweet Jesus, you'll be making some serious bank. And even more so in combination with the money reading from the fortune teller. Just saying. Want to make some cash? That's the way to do it. Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
I'll start.
Come, lightning metamorphosis, gold promotion! Oh, this is certainly fun.
Thank you for today.
You're welcome, Hifune. I look forward to our next match.
Okay.
Just one more day to go. Tomorrow, we hit the beach. Hey, are you there? Sorry, but I need your help with the dishes. Help with the dishes? Is Futaba here too? That means we're not only helping out at the cafe, but we're also babysitting Futaba today too. Well, the faster we get started, the faster we'll finish. True that. Huh. Interesting.
Want anything, Futaba?
Again, like I said, it really depends on what the iced beverage is. Sometimes it can be pretty bad if it's iced, but other times it actually tastes really damn good. But even so, everyone is different when it comes to taste, especially me, being like the pickiest eater on the face of the earth.
Orange juice, 100% natural.
That reminds me. You're going to the beach tomorrow, yeah? Go have fun. And make up for the fireworks. Just try not to cut loose too much.
Fireworks?
Yeah, you wouldn't know. He tried to go to a firework festival, but it got rained out. Not only did he get crushed in the crowd, he came home looking like some kind of drowned rat.
Fireworks, huh?
Hello.
Hello, Akechi.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, you're...
Huh? You know each other? Wait, aren't you...
I'm Akechi.
Oh yeah, the one on TV and stuff. So what brings you here, Mr. Detective?
This place is more than I imagined it to be. The atmosphere is wonderful. No wonder Sai-san recommended it so strongly to me.
I already told her everything I know. There's nothing more I've got for you people.
Oh no, that's not my intention. I just came to enjoy some coffee.
Oh,
And she is? Oh, you must be Wakaba Ishiki's...
what'll it be?
To be fair, I'm not a fan of vegetables either. I honestly do not eat greens like hardly at all. That's pretty bad, I know, but even so. Just saying.
I'll have whatever you recommend.
Coming right up.
It seems I'm unwelcome no matter where I go.
That's surprising.
Did I bother you? My apologies. Apparently, my mother was in a relationship with some lowlife of a man. She was swiftly discarded when he learned she was pregnant. That despair would lead to her death. Thanks to him, I was passed from foster home to foster home. But I do quite well by myself these days. Ah yes, Medjed. To think they'd be taken down by another hacker. I'm not sure whether Medjed was defeated by the Phantom Thieves themselves, or an avid supporter. You're Futaba-chan, right? Sai-san told me about you. Many kids your age seem to be fans of the Phantom Thieves. Do you like them too? What's the matter?
You're popular too, Ace Detective Akechi.
Thank you. Although I'd rather not be compared to people like the Phantom Thieves, if at all possible. This is delicious. You get to drink this coffee every day? I'm incredibly jealous. I would never have thought you'd be boarding at this cafe. We seem to share some kind of bond.
I agree.
Thank you. I believe that fate brings people together. It's strange, but talking to you is thought-provoking. Well, I think I found my go-to cafe.
That's good to hear. I'm sure we'll see each other again real soon, Akechi. You know Akechi, that annoying dude? I always change the channel when I see him. Funny enough, I eat mainly bananas and occasionally grapes every once in a while, whether it be purple or green. Doesn't really matter. Sometimes I may eat an apple every now and again, but the kinds of apples I eat are different. I'm more a fan of the shoot, what is the name of that? The sweet one? Well, whatever. It's that one. It's a red one. And another one is the Granny Smith. I may eat that sometimes. All he ever does is nitpick. There's no way the Phantom Thieves are the bad guys. He's so desperate, it's kind of lame. Come on, come out right now. I'm outside LeBlanc. What's up, Futaba?
Wanna light fireworks? Can we? I bought some.
You went by yourself?
I ran into Mona on the way back, though. I'll go get Sojiro.
I was worried, so I decided to follow her. She was able to buy everything on her own, though. If she can do that, she should be good to go. Plus, she did a great job dodging that ace detective.
True.
Sojiro, hurry, hurry! We're gonna have a firework festival!
Oh, hold on, Futaba. I haven't even put out my cigarette yet.
Come on! Don't get the smoke on me!
Super double move! Whee!
Will you listen to...
Hey, the cat doesn't like the smoke. Keep the flames away from him.
Dang! I made a huge one! Sojiro, look! Look!
Right. Just be careful, okay? Memories of summer, huh?
Honestly, I never even thought about grapes being sweeter when they're purple. Good to know.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna do 10 now!
Isn't that a little dangerous?
No!
Poor Mona. Ugh, does she think I'm some kind of toy? Well, you're kind of the size of a toy cat, so... maybe? Alright, we're going to the beach tomorrow. I've been anticipating this for so long. We'll be ensuring care of Futaba to you, Banjo. Alright. I'll be good on my own, you know. I only ask that you try not to get separated from each other in the crowd, okay? No worries. I've already made preparations for when that happens. That don't make me feel any better.
Make sure you keep an eye on her. It's tough enough going solo, let alone watching over someone else. Still, going to enjoy the beach. We can finally have a good time.
True that.
Hey, hey!
Looks like we're finally gonna have ourselves a nice, good old beach day. So, it's gonna be great. Looking forward to it.
Yes!
Of course, before we go, let's see what we have on the agenda. I have something planned after my speech today. I'd like your help with both. Are you available? Really depends. My readings foretold that you'll have good luck today. Shall we do a test? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like we'll be hanging out with the politician again.
Everyone. Good evening.
Stamina is important for public speaking as well. You're still young, but take care of yourself. I'll be giving a speech again today. I'd also like you to come with me somewhere after the speech. What's your availability for like today? Well, let's hang out. No, I'm already hungry as is. So, you talking about food isn't gonna make me any worse.
Actually,
Diet Man, Matasuka asked me to meet after this. You remember how he asked me to become his right-hand man? Well, he likely wants my answer. I'll need you to come with me after the speech. Okay.
what's wrong?
Why did you ask me here to... What did you ask me here to discuss? I heard you met with Kuramoto's grandson. You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he's the candidate the party is backing to ruin my chances of winning. I'll be completely straight with you, since I already asked you to be my right-hand man. We're currently fighting the Kuramoto group.
What?
You're fighting with Mr. Kuramoto? I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he is secretly working with Diet members from other parties. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on a leash, so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit to the expense misappropriation case you were blamed for is Old Man Kuramoto.
What in the world?
What did you just say? My real name? My real name is Pat, or Patrick. I prefer Pat, if anything. I searched through the party's off-the-record accounts from 20 years ago. There's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way. But why? Seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
Sounds as if you're saying that this is my opportunity to clear my name. And so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes? His own grandson had already tried to persuade you. Therefore, I can't wait any longer. Thank you. I'm glad you like my name. If you join me, you can accuse Kuramoto of his crimes. You can clear your name and put no good Tora behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with and take my revenge against Mr. Kuramoto, but drop out of the election. Don't do it, man. I see. So that's how you truly feel about this. Matas... Whatever. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. You have no conceivable reason to refuse. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that, I stand firm. This information would be the deciding factor in taking down Kuramoto. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I was simply offering you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. Very well. Please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves. Why are you doing this? I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can rest assured... You can assert your innocence there on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuramoto group's influence diminishes. Kazui-kun, don't speak a word of this to anyone, for both our sakes. Very well then. It feels like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me, while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dream, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do? Stick to your beliefs.
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. For some reason, just talking with you always helps me make up my mind. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. For some reason, you stood by me, no good Tora, who didn't have any supporters. I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I can tell by the look in your eyes. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers to Matsushi... bleh, whatever, I can't say the name worth a damn. That's fine. Nice name, Devin. Okay. You're no ordinary high school student. Even I know that much. Would you care to talk about it? So what if you're right? Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed a line there. I've always lacked restraint in these situations. See what I did there? I revealed the tension. I relieved the tension by making fun of myself. Think of it as advanced techniques for winning people over. Well, it seems to me that Yoshida has this quite figured out. Although, it is quite questionable how he came to figure it out, but then again, he is a former politician, so it would only make sense. So, with raising his confidant up to rank 8, we now gain mind control, occasionally let you skip negotiation when attempting to attain a persona, which is absolutely essential to have, especially when you're trying to work on completing your compendium. Just saying.
You're right.
Alright then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Matsushi there's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you're there with me.
I shall ask you again another time.
We can discuss it again at the speech. I'm sure we'll be able to do just that, so I'm looking forward to this next speech.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good work today. Thanks. You too. Thank you for tagging along today. Goodness, I've gotten you wrapped up in my whole messy past now. I told you before, becoming a Diet member shouldn't be your only goal in life. I still stand by those words, of course, but what are your thoughts on what happened today? Say that you were in my shoes. Could you say with all confidence that you wouldn't be swayed by such a lucrative deal? Humans are easily swayed. One glimpse of a temptation could be all it takes to make us forget our principles. That's why you must never forget what's truly important to you. You understand? I'll never forget that. Good. Life is full of tough decisions. I can only hope today's lesson will nourish your growth. Well, the real battle begins now. I need to devote myself to this fully. After all, I can hardly afford to disappoint you. Alright, see you next time. I'll be counting on you. Alright, time for the beach.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I won't leave her side.
Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Hey, can we go already?
I have no interest in covering the Family Guy video game, and even if I wanted to cover it, I'm not really sure how I can go about doing so without maybe copyright concerns. Since it is a game based on the TV show and all, I'm not 100% sure how that works. But, I mean, if I do ever get around to it, if it sparks my interest at all, then I'll definitely do some research on it before covering the game, if at all. But as far as covering content around Family Guy in general, as in the TV show, yeah, that ain't happening, Chief.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Sure thing, Sojiro. We'll do the best we can.
Man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait.
Ooh, hello there, ladies. You're looking fine today.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
Let's see what Futaba looks like. Oh my.
This is perfect!
There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Very nice. You look great, Futaba.
Oh, it's so hot.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba?
I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime.
No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
I think so too. I think Futaba is also a very beautiful girl. In fact, if we're talking about my favorite character in, like, maybe OG Persona 5, then Futaba would definitely be the one.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality... Strange, isn't it?
It most certainly
They can
is.
steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
But, Lady Ann, can we get to the banana boat already?
Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
Banana! Banana! Ah, the sand's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here comes the
Net, you don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being Phantom Thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
You have a point.
Right? Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
An and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady Ann to notice how amazing we are as Phantom Thieves?
Well, you gotta steal you-know-what.
Hearts?
An made fun of us and all? Let's show her what we're really made of.
I see.
And yes, Futaba did say banana boat.
I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
It's settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
Alright, let's hurry up and go.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Lol. Let's see how well this is gonna go. And I can already tell things are already going down the frickin' drain. Hey there, good looking. My, I wonder what's being said around here. Whatever it is, it probably sounds offensive.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Just give up.
Come on, it ain't over yet. I'm going for a miracle comeback.
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
I think I might have heard of a banana boat every now and again, but I don't really hear it nearly as often as I used to. If at all.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
Oh boy.
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
We gotta go. Sorry.
What a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
No more makeovers. By the way, where's Yusuke?
Good question.
This is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale, and so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
Nice.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
Nice.
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
Good riddance.
What creeps. Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well to hold them off.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand! I was wondering about that myself.
Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations.
That's true. Although banana boats do definitely exist, and I think you can even buy one at like a local Costco or BJ's, Sam's Club, etc. But only during the summertime though. But even so, just saying.
These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
It always is. It always is worth going to the beach. Damn! Oh dear. Looks like I need to replace the controller. Well then.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
Much better. So yeah, as you can see, I do have multiple PlayStation 4 controllers, and I also have a charging station to hook them up to, so if something like that were to happen, I can switch them out easily. And I usually do so every single night anyway.
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night.
How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is quite sad about Futaba and her backstory. And it's really, really messed up if you really think about it. Especially given the circumstances of her and her family.
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
I think it is.
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought, maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
That's fair.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right?
Yeah, that's even more messed up. Just saying.
You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
Indeed.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
At the Phantom Thieves, I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Yeah, I knew what you meant, but even so.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
I don't blame her.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Oof.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks. Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Mm-mm.
Mech?
No.
PC?
Hell no.
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
True that.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
That's true. Anywho, as far as a good codename for Futaba, how about Pharaoh?
I'll curse you.
Love it.
Futaba? Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds great!
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Indeed.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
This was definitely a fun day.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
Well, that doesn't sound good. I wonder if the Phantom Thieves are being played here.
Hey,
You're back. How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. Thanks. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns. But now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then causes them to die. Yeah, he does sound quite like an evil man. That's for sure. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? We were worried about it back with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sure if the same person would... It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this shit's seriously a case. If that's for real, whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much about... We still don't know much even about our metaverse nav. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. There was a man in my dream. A dream? You still half asleep, dude? I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I never heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay, though. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys through the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminals you're looking for. You can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona. Sheesh.
Ryuji, you always find the worst possible things to say.
It's true, though. Hey, Kazooie, you live in Yongen, right? You know about the old movie theater there? Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. We can't let them force these people out, right? I feel bad for them, right? That old couple is so afraid of the threats they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target is a gang named Yasao Jochi. Let's drive them off and save that old couple. There might have been a change in mementos because of all the Medjed stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout. And that is what we're going to be doing. Though, are we going to be doing it in the next session remains to be seen. I'll be at the church again today. However, I'd like to speak to you if that's alright. Well, this is peculiar. We'll have to check that out sometime soon. I know we just finished talking about it, but... Ooh, nice picture. Here's a photo I took today. What? I'm in there too? You look like you're having fun, Futaba. Anna is a pretty good camera woman. Is this what it's like to feel photogenic? Yeah, that is true. You did have it spelled incorrectly. It's Kazooie. You're not used to looking good in pictures. It certainly is a fine shot. I get you. Indeed, this picture has even captured all of the architectural grandeur of my sandcastle. I'll take your word for it, man. Alright, so, like I was saying, or just at least alluding to, when it comes to today's session has been going on for a lot longer than it really meant to. So with that, folks, let's go ahead and close things out for today. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to do some serious investigating on possibly finding the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Alongside this, we're apparently going to be getting to know of a Mr. Okumura sometime soon. And like I said, it's considered to be the worst part of the entire game. And maybe we'll be able to explain why in the next session, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.